125 to 123. Ball trying to get it ahead. Sion James stumbles into the table. Miami takes over. 9 seconds left. The jumper's no good. There's a foul. Tyler Hero is going to the line with 8.7.
Adam Silver had in mind when he went into the play-in tournament. This is unbelievable excitement.
One more coming. Miami takes the lead. They have scored the last 6 points. James looking. Ball breaks free. Gets it. 7 seconds. Ball to drive. And ball lays it in.
There's no timeouts left for Miami.
Charlotte up by 1. The drive blocked. It's over. Mitchell got negated. The Hornets win it. A wild night in Charlotte. 127 to 126 in overtime.
And what a play. Walk me through how you were able to get this win.
We just stuck with it. We stuck with it. We grinded it out. I mean, we wasn't hitting our threes. A lot of shots we wasn't hitting, but like I said, we stuck with it.
What were you thinking on that drive?
On that last drive, pretty much I just got to win the game. I feel like I just fucked the game up, so I'm like, it's my fault. I gotta make it work.
And look, there's so much excitement around this team, and the stakes so high. How would you describe just an overall team effort, especially Coby White and his shot that sent it over to overtime?
Coby White's great for us. He can make big plays. Great teammate, great dude. We love having him here.
So the season is still alive. You guys face whoever is the loser, and we are presenting you with the NBA on Prime Playmaker chain. And LaMelo, look, it's live actual play.
I keep it.
Well, can you keep it, Hez? Oh, you can keep it. This is for you.
Thank you.
I mean, with a play like that, you deserve that drip. Congrats on the win, and for the NBA Prime Playmaker chain. And look, it's plays from tonight.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You got it.
I do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to the Athletics Podcast. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Thank you for being here on your lovely Thursday evening. It is beautiful outside. Great. It's about 68 degrees, I want to say, going closer to 70. At least that's what's expected to be later in the afternoon. So we're going to hit those 70s. Really great out. Nice day. I'm loving it. Thank you for being here with me today. And we've got a lot. We've got a lot going on today, this evening, to talk about. A lot's going on in the sports world. We are excited. We are sitting down, getting ready for this evening. Everything is lining up. It is lining up perfectly. So thank you for being here. Now let's get into it. We will start off hot and obvious with what you just saw. We just watched the Hornets playing the Heat in an intense overtime game where the Hornets got the final block to win 127 to 126 against the Heat, knocking the Heat out of the playoffs. What a play. What a time. What a play. Incredible game and amazing stuff from LaMelo Ball. 30 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. Incredible stuff going on over in that game. Another game to take a look at, a surpriser, honestly, is the Trailblazers and Suns facing off, with the Trailblazers beating the Suns 114 to 110. That's a surprising game, to say the least. I did not expect the Suns to lose to the Trailblazers in such a important, I'd say very important game. Very important game. But they fell short. Like I said, Trailblazers got it 114 to 110. The Magic and 76ers played. The 76ers got them 109-97. 76ers will be moving on into the playoffs, which will be starting on Saturday, by the way. So let's get ready for those. Saturday, we are locked and loaded for the official playoffs. We are out. We are out of the regular season. Playoffs are in. We are getting down to it. And then another game we're going to take a look at in a little bit more depth, which was the surprising but intense game and comeback of the Warriors and Clippers. The Warriors winning 126-121. Such an intense battle on that department. I loved it. It was a great game. A lot of explosive plays happening. It was just overall a great game. And we're going to take a moment to take a look at it together. So let's take a look here.
Go back to that play defensively.
Leonard has not scored in the fourth, and here he's got the ball and Green in front. Green steals the ball! Green stole the ball! Curry drives, knights, bumped, fouled. Clock at 32 seconds. Curry at the line. Oh, and they missed. The number one free throw shooter in the league. It's a 14-2 run by Golden State. Green is there, doubled by Pajemski, and a straight jacket, but he gets it away. Lopez.
Clippers gotta go. They don't have enough time.
Lopez inside. Leonard first basket of the fourth, and he hammers it home, and he's got 21. The full court pressure, weaving out, knifing free. Curry got it to Pajemski. Clock at 9.
Experience supersede the lack of momentum, and I think that they've answered that question today.
Even though they turned it over 20 times, they hit 19 threes. Here goes Jones. They let him drive. He puts it down. Green will inbound quickly to Horford. Kawhi can't knock it away. Pajemski is there. The Warriors have won. The Golden State Warriors have won.
Steve said you guys.
And we will come back to it. So that was the final moments in the intense game where the Warriors came back a 14-2 run in the last 3 minutes. An incredible feat by the Warriors. Incredible comeback. Just intense battle all around. The whole game was great. But Warriors just clocked it in the end. They had them. You know, hey, keeping Kawhi Leonard down to quite literally not scoring pretty much in the fourth quarter is incredible and huge on the Warriors' behalf. A lot of it goes to Draymond Green. Draymond Green played great defense on Kawhi Leonard tonight. Golden State overcame a 13-point deficit in the fourth quarter behind Curry, who scored 27 in a dominant second half. While he took care of the offense, Green took care of the defensive lead with a smooth effort against Kawhi, who couldn't score in the fourth quarter until the Clippers were cooked. The Warriors got a stellar contribution from the two newcomers. Kristaps Porzingis had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists with an excellent series from the big guy. 39-year-old veteran Al Horford shocked the entire arena with he hit 4 3-pointers in the fourth quarter with just 3 in the third of the whole half. So, wow. Just incredible stuff. Incredible plays by, like I said, the Warriors. An incredible game. Clippers played so good too. Kawhi Leonard, veteran Brook Lopez. They all played so well, but in the end, it came down to the Warriors getting it done. So the Warriors will continue their dominance as they enter the playoffs. But tomorrow night, though, is the final showdown between, we got the Hornets playing the Magic and the Warriors playing the Suns. The two teams that win that game will go on to continue in the playoffs. and what the first rounds look like right now. We'll talk about that real quick. Starting on Saturday at 1 o'clock will be the Raptors and Cavaliers. Toronto and Cleveland in an intense game, facing off for Game 1. Timberwolves and Nuggets will be at 3:30 p.m. That's going to be a great series. Hawks and Knicks will face off, New York and Atlanta. Also an interesting series. Lakers and Rockets, Houston and LA playing off at 8:30 on Saturday. Sunday will be Game 1 for the Celtics. Celtics and 76ers face off in the first round. Trailblazers and Spurs are also playing Sunday as well at 9 o'clock. Like I said, 1 p.m. for the 76ers and Celtics game. The Raptors will also start off Game 2 against the Cavaliers on Monday. So we will see the bout from all those games. It's going to be some incredible stuff. Like I said, right now the Hornets and Magic face off. The Warriors and Suns face off. And those two teams that make it out will face each other, I presume. It looks like they'll face each other for a spot in the playoffs. And so, like I said, the playoffs are looking incredible. We have a great series coming in. Great stuff coming on from the NBA. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope everybody at home is watching is excited as I am. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked about the NBA season. The playoffs are looking incredible. We are going to have an interesting year. Speaking of interesting years, we are getting ready. It's getting closer. We are getting to it. The NBA draft is right around the corner. Also, if I haven't said it already, happy tax day. Is it tax day or was that yesterday? Oh, no, that was yesterday. Tax day was yesterday. I'm a day behind. Sorry, guys. So, we're taking a look at the mock draft for this year. We kind of took a look already at the first 3 picks, but I want to go back down to the 4th pick. This is updated as of today by Mel Kiper Jr. The analyst himself had some opinions on what the first round draft is going to look like, so we're going to take a look at it. And the reason I'm starting off at number 4 is because it was a little bit different from that other one we looked at last week. Now, the first 3 picks seem to be pretty universal, but as I had mentioned before, the Tennessee Titans are possibly looking at a couple good picks, but one of them is looking like Jermaine Love at a Notre Dame running back. That is a great pick. Followed down by New York Giants, selecting Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State with the 5th pick. That can be very defensively good for the Giants. Giants defense could really benefit from that. They really could. And so there is a prediction and a projection of Dallas and the Browns having a trade. That could be interesting. Now, it's looking like, so both, as of right now, both the Browns and the Cowboys have 2 first-round picks. But Mel Kipp Jr. is suggesting the idea of that Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. I have Cowboys owner Jerry Jones calling up Browns general manager Andrew Berry to try to make something happen. In this scenario, Dallas would trade the 12th and 20th pick to Cleveland for the 6th and the 39th pick. That means the Browns suddenly would have 3 picks. But this means that Dallas would go with the big bad linebacker Sonny Styles out of Ohio State. I think if that happened, that would be crazy. Sonny Styles is dominant, and that would be great for the Dallas defense that they're trying to improve this year to make up from the miss of Micah Parsons. With this, we're going to move on to the 7th pick, the Washington Commanders. Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State. The Commanders obviously need help on defense, but a lot of people think that they could go for Ruben Bear Jr., but the next best thing for the wide receiver department to help with Terry McLaurin would be Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate is a really good wide receiver in this draft, so I think that will be impressive. With the Saints picking up the next best obvious, Ruben Bain Jr. So Ruben Bain Jr. could go between both these teams, honestly. Both Washington and New Orleans could benefit from a big defensive end like Bain Jr. At number 9, Kansas City Chiefs possibly could go with wide receiver Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. Yeah, that would be a good pick for the Chiefs. They could, honestly, in my opinion, I think they could improve on defense. But they're also trying to beef up that offense with the chance that, veteran Travis Kelce, Travis is getting old, so they really just need to, help Patrick Mahomes in the future. And so someone like Jordan Tyson would be a good pick for Kansas City in the 9th. With the 10th pick in the draft, Cincinnati, Mansour Delane out of LSU. That is honestly one we kind of see coming. Mansour Delane would be huge for the Bengals. They could really benefit from a nice cornerback. And Mansour Delane is like the most obvious pick in this draft. He is incredible. Great choice. Really helps the defense so Joe Burrow can focus on offense. The Miami Dolphins are going to go with the offensive tackle, Francis Muanga out of Miami. That would actually be very beneficial for Miami, getting an offensive lineman to really protect the quarterback. The Cleveland Browns also going with an offensive tackle after a possible projected trade with the Cowboys. Now, this is not obviously going to, guaranteed, but if in the event this happens. Caden Proctor, offensive tackle out of Alabama. The Rams at 13 via the Atlanta Falcons trade. Wide receiver Makai Lemon out of USC. Yeah, huge. That'll just improve their offense even more. So Makai Lemon, really great pick there. Baltimore Ravens with offensive lineman out of Utah, Spencer Fano. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with tight end out of Oregon, Kayin Sidek. New York Jets via Indiana, wide receiver out of Indiana, Omar Cooper Jr. Wide receiver, great pick. Detroit Lions with another offensive lineman out of Georgia, Monroe Freeling. Minnesota Vikings with a safety, Dylan Thiedemann out of Oregon. Carolina Panthers, Amiel McNeil Warren, safety out of Toledo. Cleveland Browns with possibly another trade via Dallas and Green Bay. Denzel Boston out of Washington. Great wide receiver pick. Pittsburgh Steelers going with a guard out of Penn State. Onani. I'm just going to say Onani. That's the last name. Really weird first name, though. Sorry, Pittsburgh fans. I don't know. That's really hard to pronounce. It's a weird one. Los Angeles Chargers going with the defensive tackle out of Clemson, Peter Woods. Chargers. That's huge. That could really improve that defensive line. Philadelphia Eagles looking at an offensive tackle out of Clemson, Blake Miller. That would be huge for Philadelphia, improving that offensive line. Cleveland Browns with the 24th pick, cornerback Jermoid McCoy out of Tennessee. The Chicago Bears going after Zion Young, defensive end out of Missouri. Buffalo going after Keldrick Folk, defensive end out of Auburn. It's a great pick, too. San Francisco going with an offensive tackle out of Arizona State, Max Anahaker. Max Anahaker. That's an interesting one. Houston Texans with Christian Miller, defensive tackle out of Georgia. Kansas City with the 29th pick going after Colton Hood, cornerback out of Tennessee. Arizona with the 30th pick going after the first quarterback behind Fernando is Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson from Arizona Cardinals. Patriots going after Akeem Minzer, defensive end out of Miami. And Seattle going after running back Jadarius Price out of Notre Dame. That's a huge one if Seattle can get him actually. If we can get him that late, that would be pretty cool, honestly. And so with that being said, that is the first round of the NFL playoffs. I wanted to take a look at that, talk to you guys about that. It's looking incredible, absolutely incredible from this end. And so, with that being said, we're going to continue on here with the MLB. The MLB standings currently are, for like Yankee-wise, we are 10-8. Not doing so hot in the last few games, I won't lie, but hey, we're still in it. We're still looking good. Boston Red Sox, though, on the other hand, really need to pick up pace. I mean, not terrible, but definitely, you know, for Boston fans, though. 5-5, though, not bad, but definitely need to see more winning over losing. Bummer you got cut off. Huh. Am I having technical difficulties here? Oh, it seems we have lost. Oh. Sorry about that. It seems we have lost. Okay. I seem to have, sadly, for those YouTube watchers, it seems we have lost our Facebook viewers. Hopefully we can connect back up here shortly. Dang. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll just continue. Hopefully they can get back up. And yeah. Okay. Well, let's just finish it off with the final thought of NFL reporter Deanna Rosen. She has resigned after those photos of her with Mike Vrabel went public. About a week ago, we were last talking about it, if they were real or not. And here we are about a week later to safely say it looks like those were legit. It's too bad. It's too bad that it happened. She's decided to resign. Surprisingly, though, there's nothing on Mike Vrabel's end. It seems that Mike Vrabel is still going to continue, obviously, being the Patriots' head coach as of right now. It doesn't seem like anything with that has changed so far. And with that being said, I want to take a moment to thank everybody for tuning in today. Like I said, I think I'm going to have to figure out why we lost my Facebook people, but for the YouTube people and everybody else, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the weather. The sun is starting to really shine here in the area. It is beautiful. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Thursday evening. It's beautiful. Again, this has been the Athletics Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. And this is Logan signing off. Thank you so much, and have a great day.